In this digital story, we will discuss the statehood of Tennessee and how settlers moved into the area through the Appalachian Mountains and the Cumberland Gap, as well as how this move by settlers resulted in relations with Native Americans. The governor of the Southwest Territory, William Blount, was responsible for founding many parts of Tennessee, including Knoxville, one of the first capitals. This monument to the Holston Treaty is found in Knoxville, Tennessee today. Blount was pivotal in negotiating this treaty with Cherokee Indians to push them south towards Georgia. This treaty helped Blount to claim Knoxville as settlers' land. Here we see Blount Mansion, William Blount's home in Knoxville that has been turned into a modern museum that many people visit today, just minutes away from the University of Tennessee's campus. Many early settlers built houses and log cabins in early Tennessee wherever they could find a spot they found comfortable, which was troublesome to Native Americans that thought of the same land as their home. Many of these houses and cabins were built by settlers moving in with not much more than a horse and a rifle like the settler pictured here. This is one of the earliest depictions we have of Knoxville, Tennessee, and particularly the University of Tennessee on what we know today as the Hill. Davy Crockett, born and raised in a cabin in what is today Greenville, Tennessee, is one of the settlers who lost both of his parents to violent Native American attacks because they were settled near native land on the frontier. Davy fought in many Tennessee militias and eventually held state political offices. Unfortunately, there were many meetings between Tennessee representatives and Native American tribes that are not all documented and were not always friendly, some meetings in the form of small battles and fights. Andrew Jackson was another famous Tennessean, also raised in Greenville, serving as the 7th President of the United States, pivotal in frontier settlement and treaties with natives. Jackson was no friend, however, to Cherokee, Chickasaw, Creek, or Choctaw Indians, instrumental in removing each tribe from their property and eventually the state. This action is known as part of the Trail of Tears. Many early natives lost their homes through this process that they had known their whole lives and were forced to live on separated areas of land, often less fertile for crops and less ideal for the Native American lifestyle. This monument to the act is found in McNairy County in West Tennessee today to commemorate and remember this sad part of our history. John Sevier was another politician and founding father of the state of Tennessee and the state's first governor in 1776. Sevier lost support on the western frontier, however, after losing the Battle of Franklin. The Battle of Franklin to the Cherokee and Chickamauga Indians was lost, however, it played a hand in later claiming this land from Native Americans. Tennessee officially joined the Union in 1796, and the news was spread around the colonies through newspapers. Pictured on this extremely old stamp are Andrew Jackson and John Sevier, two of the important historical figures in the state of Tennessee's history that we have talked about. An early map here depicts Tennessee in 1796 at the time of its initiation to statehood. The state is often split up into 3 different parts, east, middle, and west, also represented by each of the 3 stars on the state flag that was not adopted until 1905. Today, we learned about the founding of the state of Tennessee, how settlers went about claiming the land and founding territory against the will of the Native Americans, and eventually removed many of the Native Americans from what they thought of as their home.